Hello friends, and welcome to a new video. In this video, we're going to try to recreate my first gaming computer and push it to its limit with overclocking. We're going to try to see if it can run modern day games, and also what can we do with this old hardware nowadays. So before I begin to talk about how I come up with this idea for this video, I wanted to share a little bit about myself and why it took so long. And I know I'm always saying this before every video, but it takes a long time before I can make something. And it's not because I'm not trying. It's simply because I don't have enough time to focus on everything. And I had a lot of time, and I did not a lot of videos with it, but this time it's mostly because I've got a real job, a full-time job that I like, and it's real nice. I'm making PCBs with my friends, and I absolutely love it. The people are amazing. It's a small company of around 10 employees, but the vibe is so much there, and I absolutely love it. And the other reason I couldn't do videos because I had my weekends is that I was in Montreal the past 2 weekends. I started filming some stuff 3 weeks ago, but yeah, I was in Montreal getting my ass kicked, and yeah, in the fun way. I'm probably gonna make a video about that, but it might be a bit tricky. Let's just say that, or I might just remove this completely from the script, so or you might not even see it in the end. Anyway, back to the video. So this idea came to me while I was just looking through my old pictures of high school, and I saw some picture of my older computer, and I thought, yo, that looks pretty badass. And I still had the case, the motherboard, and the CPU, but there was some issues with the RAM, so I had to order a few parts, but I still have most of the system. I had to order a graphic card, some new RAM, because the older one I had with some issues, mostly with stability. And I think if I were to populate the 4 slots, it would not boot, which is pretty damn sad. So I bought possibly the best DDR3 I could. But yeah, I just wanted to recreate it for shits and giggles, and also just to see how much I can push it in terms of overclocking, and what kind of result I can get in the Firestrike, what kind of games it can play. It's going to be an interesting video because that hardware is kind of old. The processor is from 2012 and the GPUs are from 2014. And yes, I said GPUs because in this computer there were 2 R9 furries, not the X variant, the normal furry variant, which is pretty good. Also, side note, this is filmed on a cinema lens, and let me know what you think. This part, not the rest. The rest is filmed on this. I love this thing. But yeah, forgot to mention, I'm gonna also try to delid the CPU and see if I can get even more performance out of the computer, just to squeeze every bit of performance we can get from this poor computer. And yeah, this will be also my first time deleting it, so we'll see if it goes well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. See ya. At this point, I've installed a new RAM in the motherboard, and I'm checking to see if it posts before doing anything else. We got a post on Windows there. Here's a money shot of the graphic card and the RAM. Please keep in mind that these videos have been shot a long time ago when I didn't have my XT4, so sometimes the footage can be a little bit shaky. But Yeah, right now I'm just removing stuff because I'm gonna tilt the computer case to the side so I can work on it and remove the CPU cooler and then the CPU. So that's what I'm doing. And sorry for the mess. I cleaned it up. Like right now it's way better, but at this time it was terrible. Now I'm gonna unmount the fans to remove the CPU cooler and access the CPU because we want to delete it. And this part is always tedious because you gotta remove some kind of clips that are holding the fans, and it's always hard to pull out the fans so I can access the screws and unscrew the CPU cooler. It's a shame because apart from that, this CPU cooler is very performant. It's not the most quiet though, but might be because of the temperature it gets with the overclock. But yeah, it's a pretty good cooler nonetheless. Now that the fan is removed, we just gotta unscrew. Oops, is it? We gotta unscrew screws using the LTT screwdriver, as always. Amazing screwdriver. And yeah, we unscrewing one screw, and then we're gonna unscrew the other screw, and then we can just yank the cooler in. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, here I think I forgot to film the part where I struggled to open the CPU socket because the arm was stuck on the bracket of the CPU cooler. Okay, so first thing first, we want to clean the CPU so that we don't put a lot of thermal paste while trying to delete it everywhere. And that's the first step. So we're using isopropyl alcohol with some Scott towels. Then I'm gonna use the cheap Chinese delid kit I bought on AliExpress for $10. I'm gonna put the CPU in this little support, and oops, that's the wrong way. Gotta turn it and try again. And now it fits. Now we gotta put back the screw and screw it on the other side so that we will be able to apply pressure on the EHS. Now we just use the little lever and we tighten the screw until we hear a pop, and that pops means that the CPU IHS is just gone and we can safely remove it, in theory though. At this point the CPU is very close, but we gotta give it a little push, and oh yeah, that's the money shot. We just opened the CPU. We're gonna tighten it a bit more because we want to make sure that it's really all removed and we can safely remove it. Not safely, easily. What the fuck am I saying? Okay, so now I can safely remove the IHS and reveal the silicone underneath. Now what we'll have to do is to clean both the CPU and the IHS so that we can reapply thermal paste. To do that, I'm just gonna use a swab and some isopropyl alcohol. So we're just gonna wipe off the excess thermal paste and then we're just gonna reapply it. Gotta remove the glue from the CPU as well because we have to reinstall the IHS afterwards and that can interfere. It's a tedious process, but it has to be done. I've scraped as much of the glue as I could and removed all the thermal paste. So now I just put the CPU back without the IHS in the socket. I'm gonna apply some thermal paste on it. I think I'm using some Arctic MX4, which is like pretty good thermal paste. Not the best, but like it's not the worst either, and it's pretty cheap. Now I'm putting back the IHS on top of the CPU, and we're gonna try to close the bracket afterwards. Now I'm really struggling. As you can see, I'm trying to close the little bracket for the CPU, but I can't because the support for the fan is in the way, and I cannot like move it. I gotta really press it hard so I can install it. It was pretty tough, but I think I managed at the end. We'll see. Oh, I did it. Nice, very nice. Now it's just the same process but in reverse. So we're gonna apply thermal paste, then we're gonna put the cooler on, and then we're gonna try to pose the CPU, pose it to the computer. Fuck. And now in my most artistic shot yet, we're gonna see if it poses. Oh no. I think we broke the CPU, guys. Nothing is happening. You can hear like past me just smashing that button and hoping that it will work, but nothing is coming out of this PC. We've broken the CPU. Okay, so I put my macro lens just to show you like the problems. And as you can see, one of the corners is completely smashed because I didn't put the CPU right into his delid kit. And
the chip is caked with thermal paste, so that's not good.
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of cooked. But no worries, AliExpress is at the rescue, and one order, $68, and 2 weeks later we got our CPU. I guess past me wanted to film the unboxing of the CPU, but I gotta blur like pretty much everything of this because it shows my address and stuff, and that's not good. But yeah guys, here's my flaming used CPU. The good old Intel 3rd Gen 3770K. So with even more shit on the floor, we're gonna try to see if the new CPU works.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, at this point I was confused because like, I thought it would work.
Oh wait, I gotta power cycle it because that motherboard is weird.
Yeah, exactly. This motherboard is so weird. It's so quirky. It has so much quirks. Like, now it works.
Yep, CPU light went away. And then we should see something on that screen. Hey, it's working. Yeah, it says that the fan is not connected, but that's fine because I didn't install it right. So time to delete this CPU, and then we're gonna come back and try to overclock it.
This time though, I learned from my errors. I did it off camera because I didn't want it to break it a second time. And it went perfectly smooth. If you want an advice is that you gotta check if the CPU is too high on the support, because if it is, the thing that's supposed to push the IHS is just gonna rip apart your PCB under the CPU.
Now that I've deleted the CPU off camera, let's start the PC and hope for the best. So first, I'm gonna power cycle it. I think it worked. Let's see. Yes, CPU deleted successfully. Nice. So I repasted the CPU because, well, the idle temperature weren't right, and actually every temperature weren't right. We're now on Windows. 4.7 gigahertz. We're idling at 36, 36, 37, 31. 37. Yeah, that's right. 78, 78, 76, 71. Oh, 80, 79. Oh, 81. The max is like 81. Which is not bad because we're still like 29 degrees from TJ Max, so we're not thermal throttling it. And this just gave us a great result. So yeah, 849. So I guess the rest is variation, but now that we have this set up, we can actually overclock even higher. I don't know how this chip overclock. The voltage I'm using right now is pretty crazy, so maybe we can do 4.8 gigahertz. So let's try that. Okay, so we're currently at 4.8, the same voltage, which is 1.43 volts, I think. We're gonna run it and see what happens. Of course, spiked at 81 like last time, but it's running, which is it's crazy. This CPU has actually better silicon than the last one I used. I don't know how stable it is, but if it can finish this, that's pretty cool. Oh, we just edged our greatest run, which is kind of sad. I'm gonna rerun it again and see. Let's add 1 millivolt more. Let's try 1.44. Yes. Okay, 4.9 test 2. Let's run it. We're gonna check the temperature because this is quite high voltage. Okay, so we peak at... Oh, it crashed. Yeah, I don't think we can go much higher than that.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I finally did it. And there was a blackout and the computer didn't want it to start, so I had to remove the battery, clear the CMOS, but now it seems to be working.
I'm happy because like I had a profile that I set beforehand. It's like 4.7 gigahertz, but that's for like my old CPU. So I should be able to crank it up to 4.8. And in theory it should start, but like that's the limit of stability. As we can see, we also have like DDR3 2400 megahertz, and low line calibration sets to extreme, VRM frequency sets to manual, and 350 phase control extreme, UD control extreme. Current capabilities 100%. Everything is set to basically extreme. The CPU voltage is set to 1.43, which is like it's a lot. The RAM voltage is 1.6, and the VCC IO voltage is set to 1.125. PLL voltage is 1.8, but like that's default, and didn't play with the PCH voltage. So spectrum is disabled, and set to XMP profile 1. If we go to like CPU configuration, we have like the C1, C3, and C6 reports, which are disabled, so that the CPU will boost constantly up to the max frequency. And yeah, turbo mode is enabled, steep stage enabled, and yeah, hyperthreading is enabled. CPU ratio set to auto. So yeah, now we can just save changes and reset, and yeah. And theoretically it should boot up. And we boot up into Windows 10 LTST edition. It shouldn't really crash, but I guess we'll see. And we're gonna run a few benchmarks. All right, so now we're on the desktop. As you can see, it's a beautiful background, Ari from the League of Legends. Okay, so now Windows has finished its updates, and we're gonna run Cinebench. And we're running Cinebench R15 because I feel like it's a good benchmark for this type of CPU, or this CPU in particular. And before running it, what I want to do is go into Task Manager, then you can go into Details, you can find Cinebench, and what you want to do is set the priority to real time, so that it will run at like max capacity. And when we run the CPU benchmark, it's gonna not show like the render, but it's gonna run at the best it can. So right now the score I have is like 888. It's the best score I got on this chip. I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna see what we get. As you can see, the screen is blank because it's in real time, so all the resources are reserved to Cinebench, and it won't render the preview, but that's fine with us. We want the best score, and that's the trick we can use to get the best score. I hope we get close to like what we got in the past, but if we don't, 888 is the best I got with this overclock, and I'll hope we get close to that, so we'll see. Okay, so we got even better. We got 890, which is even better. That's great. I'm wondering if I should run it again or it's gonna crash the system, but I don't think so. So we're gonna run it again, and maybe we get even better bench, but like 890 is good. If we can get like 900, that'd be perfect. Oh, 891. All right, I think we're gonna settle for 891. That's the best I did with that chip. And now what I want to run is 3D Mark. We're just gonna run Firestrike normal. Yeah, Firestrike. Run. And it should run with CrossFire enabled, so it should run on both cards, but we'll see about that. Okay, we started. Okay, it's loaded. So yeah, we got around 150 FPS. I think it's running on both cards. I'm not sure we'd get like that much FPS with only one card, but we'll see at the end. and mostly 40 FPS. So this is the combined test. And we're bottlenecked by the CPU pretty hard. But like we're still... No, now we're dipping below 30, which is not good. Okay. So we got a great score of almost 20,000. Which is more than the average. The best would be 21,000. So yeah, we're up there. If I were to overclock the card, maybe we could get there, but that's pretty good. The graphics score 31,000. Graphics score 12,000. Combined score 7,116. So we're like not too good. Better than 80% of all results. The best result I got with this system, the best result I got with this system was probably this one. Like this one's for you one card. One card. It's 2 cards. When this allow you get even more points. That's pretty good. And we're back. So I installed Death Stranding and I installed the frame view. So first up, I want to try League. Gotta restart the PC for that. It's been shut down. But then restart. Okay, so this time we got it. I don't know why each time I'm opening, like, what the fuck is it? I don't care, gaming overlay. Fuck off. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit tilted because each time I open this PC, there's at least 1 hour of updates. No, there's not. I just downloaded the game, but whatever. It is what it is. So what I'm gonna do is not gonna do a draft pick because I'm gonna get my ass kicked. But I'm gonna do in co-op versus AI into intermediate. My setup right now is suboptimal AF. Also gonna check for like enhance pointer. Enhance pointer, you can't find it. That's fantastic. Apply this. Okay. That's not gonna be able to play, and yeah, there you go. It's okay though. He's playing fiddle stick as well. That's fucked. It's fine. I hope, because like my setup right now is very inefficient. I wish I could show you guys, but I would have to move the camera and I really don't want that right now. Just gonna take like a picture of myself that I could edit in the video. Anyway. Yeah, that's my setup right now. I have a mouse pad. I have a mouse mat that's literally on the bed, and the keyboard is on my leg. So that's the shit ass setup I have going on right now. And that's the setup for recording and everything. The PC looking good. Please load, please. Gotta load. Okay, I'm in. All right. Are we in 4K right now? No, we're in 1080p. That's all right. Like those are pretty good for 4K. So, wait on software. You fuck off. Am I gonna be able to play this? I don't think so. I'm gonna break my wrist. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. Oh boy. We're gonna press scroll lock. There's a sound. Is it working? Oh no. We're at 220 FPS in the corner, so that's pretty good. I feel like those are better than like everything is set to very high. Frame rate is 240. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. You killed that Mimu. That's great. Yeah. Alright. Oh fuck. I bet I can kill him.
Yeah, I can totally kill him. All right. Nice. Okay, it's going well. Oh, yeah, now we're at 140 FPS. But this is playable. My setup might not be the best. But you know what? I'm playing this. Oh, what's going on? I don't have my... Hello? Hello? Okay. Got his flash. We're doing great. We're doing good. I'm playing cocky though. Just gonna check if all of these are... Alright. Alright, that bot couldn't handle what was coming for him. That's funny, yeah. No, this setup is going... It's going pretty good. The game is going well. Hey, don't steal my stuff. I need it. Okay. Okay. I'll try to turn it. Holy shit. Alright. Alright, alright. It's going well. Yo, I'm gonna record for 10 minutes and then stop. Yeah, we can do something here. We can do something here. Okay. She got the shutdown, so I killed her and then I'm good. Where's my team? Am I gonna die? No, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I died! I'm stupid. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm fucked. I'm gonna take that. Ooh. Can I oh yeah, it's vision. Nice. Oh fuck. I'm quick there. Yo, we can die. Alright. No, yard. It's not good. Last time I tried to use Lossless Scaling, it wasn't working, and the reason why it wasn't working is because like AMD CrossFire was enabled, so you gotta disable it. Yeah, I have two GPUs, so it's fixed. Output display set to auto. It says R9 free, R9 free. That's great. That's what I wanted to do. And the second thing I wanted to do is that I have to change the HDMI port from the first graphic card, the Fury X, to the second graphic card, which is the R9 Fury Sapphire. Yo, that's my wallet. Yeah, I'm gonna go real quick, change this HDMI to this one, and technically, oh, it says there's no signal. But technically there should be a signal. So there's still no signal? The hell? So weird. Okay, so that's so fucking weird. Somehow it was related to the HDMI cable being not correct. Like right now it's working. I don't even know why. Like it shouldn't necessarily work. At least I think so. Just gonna check something, cause like settings. What is this? Yeah. 30 hertz. Yeah, that's stuck to 30 hertz. That's so stupid. Anyways, now it works, which I guess is perfect. So that means we can use lossless scaling, which is a great news in its own. Now, preferred GPU. Which one is it? This one? Output display auto. Okay. I mean, sure, I guess. Frame generation. Yes, 3. Mode fixed multiplier 2. Seems great. Capture. This is totally normal. I hope it won't start in 4K because that's not gonna do it. Control Alt S. Okay. We have 30 and we're making 45. Does that mean it's working or I selected the wrong GPU? This is gonna be interesting. I forgot to open frame view. Ooh, we're gonna rely on the FPS counter because like fuck frame view. We're gonna just feel it. Okay, so options, graphics settings. There's no way we're 1080p? Yeah. Why is it doing 30 FPS then? Oh, we're maxing out the graphics. Yeah, 1080p works. Okay, so I think there's an issue. I'm gonna try to change the preferred GPU. This other one. 30 to 45. I don't know what that means. Can we continue? For online update. This is gonna be long because it's on the hard drive. Okay, so I fixed the issue. Right now it's working perfectly, and it's a little bit of a trick. We're using 2 display. The reason for that is that the R9 Furies are older cards, and they won't work into performance / power mode into the Windows display. So by using 2, we can render the game here and then stream it to this display that will upscale it. Share video. No, the TV is idle. Don't want that. Don't want that. Okay, so one thing I wanted to show while it was loading is that both GPUs are used. It's loading. I'm just gonna go Alt Tab. Yeah, so both GPUs are being used. This is like the R9 Fury, and this is the Fury X, and so this is like rendering the game, and this one is computing the frame gen. So both of them are used. Oh, yeah. Well, now it crashed. Shit. Okay, so we're back. We're running at like 44 FPS. Graphic settings. All right. 1080p, maximum frame rate 240. Everything is set to shadow resolution high, on, yeah, view effects, don't care. Anti-aliasing is set to TAA. Sharpness, depth of field on, motion blur on. Okay, low is 2.5. Medium is 3.7. Very high is like, let's try very high, I guess. Confirm. Okay, so now we're at very high. And we're doing not too bad. There's some stutters here and there. They're not great. But like overall the game looks and feels super good. I feel like the frame gen is working pretty well on both GPUs. And like, even though this card is 11 years old, well, those cards, it's not doing too bad. All right, and we're gonna go for probably like medium. What is default? High, medium, all detail, medium, confirm. All right, now we're in medium. And now we got 37, 41.
I got in the 40s. But like because of the second GPUs, it's not bad. Like it's totally playable. It looks not bad. There's not much like artifacting going on, which I'm pretty surprised because I was like frame gen is probably gonna look awful, but it's not bad. The fact that I can play this game is pretty impressive to me. So yeah, the game is getting rendered on the display, the right one. It's connected to the first graphic card, and then it's getting streamed to the second graphic card, which is running the algorithm to push the frame rates. So yeah, right now we're at 55 and we're going 107 FPS. That's great. Maybe the issue was actually the hard drive. That's probably not helping. Oh fuck, that's the police. I'm cooked. There's a little bit of input lag because of the fake frames, because we're hovering at around like 50. But overall, the game looks very sharp, a little bit too sharp for my taste. Graphics, we're in custom. Crowd density low. Field of view 80. Motion blur is off. Some more textures. Yeah, everything's set to low. Some stuff are set to medium. But like on low preset with our FSR, it's running 40 FPS, which is upscaled to like 90. Honestly, it's not even that bad. Like this is running well. This is running like better than it should for sure. Just gonna drive a car to like really push it, but oh, it was a lag. I think this car comes with the DLC, so that's why I added, but I'm gonna try to push it. Okay, so now I'm in combat. And now we're doing 30 FPS, and this is pretty rough. Okay, I'm getting attacked. Crash the car. And yeah, like right now I'm doing 30. This car is ass. Yeah, I hate this car. I don't know how to drive this thing. It has like too much power, so if I push it too fast, I'm gonna just, yeah, this is what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna crash. And yeah, this is not too bad actually. It's playable. It's surprisingly playable. Like the fake frames and all, but like, oh, now we're doing 2 FPS. Okay, it's back to normal. It's back. It just goes to show like how good the R9 Fury was. I feel like it was so underrated, and the performance it had at that time for the price. Like this car was like $400 at the time in 2016. I don't know when I paid it. Oh no, my car is broken. God damn it. I'm gonna die. Alright, that's enough for today. Quick game. Confirm. So the fact that this worked is pretty incredible. Just wanna check. Like a GPU with 0, we were CPU bottlenecked. Like literally, not even GPU bottleneck. That's so crazy. Like GPU 0 was pegged at like 90%, but like the CPU was bottlenecked. I love waiting. I alt-tabbed the game and it basically froze, so I had to restart it. It's fantastic. Yeah, no co-op versus AI, that thing is fucked. So we're gonna do just a quick match and we're gonna quit it whenever we want. I have the most non-optimal setup to play right now, but we'll manage anyway, I guess. We'll see. Oh, render scaling set to 50%, so it's rendering at 50% of 1080p. That's crazy, yeah. Let's put that up to 100% anyway. We're probably like CPU bound at that point, so it doesn't really matter. I've been searching for 1 minute, a quick match. Yeah, this is looking good. This is looking so good. Yeah, so it's TA or FXA. Yeah, I think we're gonna go TA. 100% render scaling. Can I even benchmark it? Can I still play? This is getting a bit ridiculous.
We've actually found a match. It's impossible. We're playing Chalet. Hey, actually, it's not bad. We're doing 120. It's smooth. 130. Yeah? Yo. This is actually pretty decent. 124 FPS. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. That's fair. Good. Alright, got a kill. Nice. Okay. Oh! Yo, he's gonna clutch. Yeah, that was perfect. Perfect round. Okay. Okay, that was terrible. Okay, I'm gonna try to concentrate on again. Fuck me, huh? Oh, and the game just crashed. Never mind. I'm so dead. Well, I guess the game quit itself. So we're not gonna play something else. Okay, so last thing I wanted to do is play Minecraft with shaders. And well, yeah, this doesn't look good. It's choppy AF. Like, on the first screen, it's fine, it's playable. On the second screen, man, this thing is so choppy. I don't know why. Yeah, it says it's doing like worse, which is interesting. But why? Why is it doing worse? It seems to be running better. Like, it still is choppy, yeah? And we're running like not good. It looks great though, but like the input lag is terrible. I'm gonna try to change the GPU again, but I don't think it's using the right GPU. It's only using the first. Now I'm gonna set it to the second GPU, and I crashed the game. Well, that's interesting. We're rendering 33 real frames and we're upscaling to 67 false frame. Well, this seems better and more playable, that's for sure. It's using only one GPU. I think I've just fucked the computer at this point because of RSys, so I'm gonna try to restart it. Maybe it's gonna fix the issue. Oopsie. Yeah, I'll be back. Yeah, even now, like this feels absolutely terrible. Oh, why? Like, it's doing less frames. Let's say I have 52 frames and it's giving me 37. Which is amazing. Like, why is it doing that on the display, like the right display? It's so much more smooth. I guess it's a case of like this game not working well with lossless scaling. Okay, so I just realized I wasn't recording, but like I just wanted to show you like the setup and like the sound it makes. It makes a lot of sound because the CPU is overclocked so high. Alright, so this will be my conclusion to this video. This PC is not so bad at gaming. Honestly, it's pretty playable. Most games, I mean Minecraft is an exception, but I've done some research and it's probably because of the full screen. If I were to do it in borderless full screen, it would be fine. I mean, potentially. But otherwise, like other games, they play very well. Most of the issues came from the setup I used, and none are gonna make it worse. But I'm pretty satisfied on how this old hardware hold up with modern day gaming. There's some issues and limitations. Biggest one is that this R9 but well, those R9 furries, they cannot run 4K 60. They only run like 4K 30 on this display, which might be an issue, might not be. This PC, the main use I have for it is to play movies like I have right now with MPCHC and upscale them, denoise them. So it still works. It still works fine. There's some issues with like crashing sometimes, but that's just due to the CPU being way too overclocked. I mean, I could clock it down. It would play my movies just fine, and I'd be fine. I could remove also the second GPU because honestly, I don't really need it. It's more to show off than anything else. And yeah, I'm pretty happy. Huh? This outro will also serve as a kind of spoiler for the next video I want to make. As you can see, the frame is pretty wide. So I'm gonna make a video on that. It's gonna be interesting. This whole thing was, you could say, stupid, and you'd be correct. But I had a lot of fun making it, and I'd say that's the important part. It was a interesting video to make, I feel like, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Some part I'm pretty tired, so I'm sorry for that. I might like do a commentary over the audio, but it's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.